Hi guys, in case you are unaware, Amazon is starting today what they are calling the Big Spring Sale. And there is some camera and camera related equipment on sale. So I got up early this morning, I combed through the list. I will list those below in the description. They are affiliate links, of course, to make me stinking rich. And if I've missed any deals, because deals will pop up as the day goes on. So if I've missed any deals, I will list them later on in the day. And feel free to write in the comments any deals that you have found that I am not mentioning so that we can all benefit from your knowledge. I will then list those deals and give you no credit whatsoever. And I should mention that some of the products will have the big red spring sale written underneath, and other ones will just be in the form of coupons, things like that. I will list any deals I see regardless of whether or not it says spring sale. So I will get to the cameras and lenses in a second, but first I want to tell you about this. This is the Portkeys PT6. This is an on-camera monitor that I always recommend for people who want their first monitor. Great little touchscreen monitor. Portkeys PT6, 20% off an already affordable monitor. Oh guys, check this out. This is my favorite new backpack right now. This is the BP09 by Ulanzi. It is just really great backpack. I am using it for everything. I gave it a very positive review. This thing with the coupon is down to $89. $89 for a high quality backpack. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. And they also have a more heavy duty one. This is the BP10, and this one has a larger capacity. It has a waist strap in case you're doing a lot of hiking. You got some heavy gear, stuff like that, and a little hard shell case up top. And this one is only $139 with the coupons they're applying. And the little Ulanzi wireless mic, which is definitely one of the best value microphones you can buy. That also with the coupon is $89. Now I'm sure Ulanzi knows about this Amazon sale. So on their own website, they also have a sale. And this one you might want to hear about. Their fantastic travel tripods are on sale. And I also reviewed those a while back. I have a coupon code and they are still honoring that code. Luckily, look at this one right here. This is the F38 video tripod. It has these really fast, quick release legs. And I find I use this one a ton, especially here in the studio or if I'm taking a video tripod out on location. And with the coupons and my coupon code, it comes to $179. If you go to their website, $179 for this thing. That is just a fantastic deal. This one here, which is easily my favorite travel tripod of all time. It extends a little higher than that video tripod. It packs down a little bit smaller. It is a bit sturdier. This one here is the F38 quick release plate, as is the video tripod. I just show you, I love that quick release system. And this one here is, let me get the price, $269. It's down to $269 if you use my coupon codes and the sale that they are running. And let me tell you, I've been using this for well over a year and I absolutely love it. Anytime I'm taking photos and I'm going out and I'm traveling, this is definitely the tripod that I take. Now you can buy this in the F38 quick release plate that I said, or you can actually buy a version of it that is the 0Y tripod, and that just has a regular Arca Swiss plate. And they have one more tripod that's kind of a hybrid between the two, the F38 video and the F38 travel tripod. It's the TT09 tripod, and I can't show you it right now because I am using it here in the studio. Great studio tripod, and that one is $215. I just checked my notes. $215 with all of the coupon codes in there. Oh, by the way, the coupon code is Crisis if you're going to write that in to their website. When you go into checkout, it'll ask you if you want a coupon code. Put in Crisis, you get another 10% off. Thanks to old Marky here, and thanks to Ulanzi for still honoring that after all this time. Now let's talk about some cameras and some lenses. This is going to be pretty Sony heavy, but Panasonic, they like to participate in the sales. The S5 II and the S5 IIX, that's this one right here, those are on sale. Get a couple $100 off these already great value cameras. When you look at the body alone, this is arguably, if not definitely, the best value camera that you can buy, the S5 II and the S5 IIX. Those two cameras are just excellent values. When you're not talking about the entire lens ecosystem, just the bodies alone, just wonderful. Can't do much better. And for the price, crazy. Let's talk about the Sony full frame system before we get into the APS-C. And the A7C is on sale, $100 off. So $1,500, which is a great entry price point to a fantastic camera. The A7C, nice full frame camera, still gets you great video, great photos, $1,500, very tempting for a lot of people. Sony has the 35mm G Master on, the 1.4 is on $100 off. The Sony 24, where's that? Right here, one of my all-time favorite lenses. The Sony 24mm is also $100 off. Now Sony has another 24 millimeters on sale as well, and that's the 24 2.5. For those people who really like those small compact lenses, that is a great lens. They are becoming more and more popular. I feel like they kind of flew under the radar, these short little small lenses, but now that people are traveling around a lot, carrying, like sometimes, you don't need the 1.4 and you don't want to carry a bigger lens like this, get those small travel lenses, especially with your A7Cs, your A7C2s, your ZV-E1s. A lot of times people are looking for a smaller lens, and there's three of them that Sony has. They have the 24, the 40, and the 50. And those are small little compact lenses, and they are all on sale. They're all $50 off. So if you were eyeing those lenses, there you go. Now, in terms of really budget lenses, Sony has their 50mm f1.8 on for less than $200. This is not the greatest lens in the world. It's not crazy sharp, and the autofocus is not super snappy, but it is a solid lens. And to be able to get a 1.8 lens for less than $200 full frame for your Sony cameras, I think that is pretty good. So if you are on a budget but you want that nice blurry background, the 50mm f1.8 from Sony, pretty cheap right now. Now this lens here is an extremely high quality lens. This is the 20mm f1.8 from Sony. That is $100 off as well. So if you want the best of the best at 20mm, but if you are on a budget, check this out. This is the 20mm f2.8 from Viltrox, and this is not on sale, but I just have to mention it because it's $158. This thing, I reviewed it, I love it. It's $158. If you don't need the 1.8 versus the 2.8, this is really a surprisingly good optical lens. The 20mm by Sony is better, but it is also much more expensive and bigger and heavier. This lens is a great bargain at not a sale price, because how do you put $158 on sale? Sigma has the 28-70 at 20% off. That is $718 for a 28-70 f2.8, a great all-purpose lens. The image quality holds up to really expensive lenses. So $718 for that 28-70, that is a good deal. And Tamron has their 70-300mm $50 off full frame, and also their 150-500 is $200 off. So if you're looking for that telephoto lens for your full frame camera, you can get it now at a pretty good price, $200 off that 150-500. Let's talk about Sony APS-C. The A6400 is down to $748, and that is a pretty good price for that camera. It is weather sealed. It takes absolutely great photos and video. It has the EVF that the ZV-E10 does not have, and it's also a much better construction. So if you are somebody who is a hybrid shooter, but definitely more focused on photos, and you want to get in with a great camera, A6400 down to $748. Now Sony's doing what they often do when sales come up, is they take their trio of APS-C lenses and they knock them down a little bit. The 15mm f1.4 that I'm shooting with right now, that's $100 off, as is the Power Zoom, the 10-20 f4, that's $100 off. And this one right here, the Sony 11mm f1.8, which is the highest quality vlogging lens that I think you can buy for the Sony APS-C system. This is also $50 off. The Yongnuo 11mm is still a fair bit cheaper and definitely a good bargain lens, but optically this thing is as good as it gets. Now if you want a huge focal range, the Tamron 18-300 is $50 off as well. Of course, you're going to need some SD cards to go with your cameras. The Sony Tough cards are on sale. The G1, the 128 gigs, is on sale, whereas the Sony M cards, they are all on sale. So rule of thumb is if you want to shoot 4K 120, get the Sony Tough G card. If you're not shooting 4K 120, you should be fine with the Sony M Tough cards. I always recommend the Tough cards because I've been breaking a lot of SD cards lately, and the Sony ones hold up much better than my other ones. Oh, and the Sony CF Express A cards are also on sale. So if you're looking at those, it might be time to pick them up. And I will say, in terms of a budget option for those CFA Express cards, the Pergear, boy, I've been using that one like gangbusters, and it is perfect. I love these Pergear ones. They are cheap to begin with, and they are also on sale, so I will list those below as well. So I better go edit this and throw it up before the sale is over. Don't forget to check the links, and I will update those as the day goes on. I'm wearing a jacket and a sweater in my studio, if you haven't noticed, because it is freezing in here. It's the winter in Toronto still, and my heater broke. My brand new studio that I paid a lot of money for. It's okay, the guy said he's gonna fix it. It's gonna be fine. Anyway, thanks for watching this. We'll talk to you again soon. Okay, bye-bye.